Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself. Oh, and if you don't mind, like, subscribe, comment. And I've got a link tree down below that's got my social media, and it has my Patreon if you want to help out. Thank y'all. The VA has announced that they are going to fund a study to see the benefits of MDMA for those suffering from various mental disorders, specifically PTSD. While some people will be up in arms because they will believe the DEA statements of the drug previously, plus the fact people have used it to get high, there are also many others who think this could be a breakthrough drug for those suffering from a multitude of issues. For those who are unaware of what MDMA is, we will use the definitions from the National Institute of Drug Abuse for that information. By the way, all this information is in my Substack, link down below. MDMA is also called Molly or ecstasy, is a lab-made synthetic drug that has effects similar to stimulants like methamphetamine. When you see the name, yeah, I'm not going to try to, it's this long name, but methamphetamine is in it. So, of course, it's a stimulant like that. Although some researchers and organizations consider MDMA to be a psychedelic drug because it can also mildly alter visual and time perception. MDMA's effects may include feeling more energetic and alert and having an increased sense of well-being, warmth, and an openness towards others. However, MDMA can also cause unpleasant and potentially dangerous negative health effects. Though MDMA is commonly taken as an illicit drug, researchers are studying its use in therapeutic settings as a potential treatment for severe post-traumatic stress disorder. Okay, so the VA released this press release. I'm going to cover part of this. Today, the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs announced that it will fund a study on, methyl deoxymethamphetamine assisted or MDMA assisted therapy for post-traumatic stress disorder and alcohol use disorder among veterans. This is the first VA funded study for psychedelic assisted therapy since the 1960s. VA researchers affiliated with Brown University and Yale University will evaluate the potential of MDMA assisted therapy as a treatment option for veterans with both PTSD and AUD. Participants will receive psychotherapy sessions enhanced by MDMA, a psychedelic compound believed to increase emotional openness and reduce fear and promote introspection during therapy. Some participants will be randomly chosen to receive an active placebo, which will be a lower dose of MDMA. The study is scheduled to take place at the Providence VA Medical Center in Rhode Island and the West Haven VA Medical Center in Connecticut and is anticipated to begin enrollment in the fiscal year 2025. The grant award is approximately $1.5 million over 5 years. As with all VA studies, treatments will be conducted in a clinical setting with strict safety protocols following all appropriate federal guidelines for conducting studies with controlled substances. Pharmaceutical-grade MDMA will be used, and participants will be closely monitored to ensure their well-being throughout the study. VA is on the cutting edge of clinical research for veteran health. Okay, I can't say that with a straight face. Okay, including in the investigation of psychedelics for mental health, said Undersecretary for Health Sharif El-Naha, MD. This study will give us a better insight into the potential of MDMA-assisted therapy as a treatment for veterans. Psychedelic drugs are a class of substances that alter consciousness or awareness and can be organically or synthetically produced to prevent serious self-injury or harm. VA strongly discourages self-medicating with psychedelics or any other unprescribed substances. Veterans should always consult their healthcare providers before making any treatment decisions. Okay, and here is some more information from military.com. Erica Eaton, Assistant Professor of Psychiatry and Human Behavior and Behavioral and Social Sciences And Christy Capone, assistant professor of behavioral and social sciences and of psychiatry and human behavior, treats patients at Providence and said in September news release that the situation for veterans is dire, requiring new therapies and treatment options. People are dying, Capone said. There's pretty little bit of historical note. Capone said people are dying. That's a pretty high suicide rate among veterans. I know that one. Some of the risk and factors are suicide are PTSD and substance use. Veterans that have sought treatment and have not benefited are pretty demoralized. Yeah, I will agree with that from personal experience. The treatment in the study consists of sessions which the patient takes MDMA and undergoes therapy while under medication's influence, according to Capone. MDMA is less of a hallucinogen than other psychedelic drugs and instead promotes feelings like empathy, sociability, and introspection. It's more about breaking down barriers and processing what's there, she said in the release. MDMA research is already underway at Yale University, where the Defense Department awarded a 3-year, $1 million grant in 2023 to study the effects of MDMA and a synthetic form of the drug known as methadone on veterans with PTSD. So you have a synthetic drug that's made in the lab that also has a synthetic form. Okay. During the MAPS clinical trials, patients reported side effects such as blurred vision, muscle tightness, decreased appetite, and dilated pupils, but 3 participants also reported suicidal thoughts and some participants experienced cardiovascular issues. There are people wanting to see this succeed as they believe they have seen positive changes in those suffering from PTSD and other issues. As a veteran and somebody who communicates with veterans all the time, I constantly see veterans who are going through this. And if MDMA helps, good. At this point, most of us veterans know what's going on. Me and several of my friends who, let's just say, have experienced some of what's described in so many of these articles, we've gotten to the point that we have to laugh at parts of it because if we don't, then it tears at us. You wonder about veterans' dark humor. Well, here it is. We're going to laugh at things like somebody the last name of Capone talking about death. But there are quite a few people that have talked positively about MDMA being used to help my brothers and sisters. I hope it works. I hope that we see positive benefits. I hope that PTSD is able to be combated. At the same time, I wish that the Veterans Administration would quit thinking they're on the cutting edge of clinical research for veterans' health. Because I hate to tell you this, but you're not, never have been. I want this to succeed. I really do. And I might sound a little funny about it, but it's the simple fact of that what else are we supposed to do? Those of us living with these problems, those of us that see our brothers and sisters living with these problems, what else are we supposed to do except for find time to back off and laugh a little bit at the stupidity of it all? Maybe they'll fix it. Maybe they won't. I'm just glad that they're actually trying. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. Folks, I just want to say thank you for listening. I want to thank you for taking your time. I want to hear what your comments are about what you think on this topic, because your comments are what's important, not necessarily mine. I don't care if you're Republican, I don't care if you're conservative, I don't care if you're liberal, I don't care if you're Democrat. I want to hear your opinion on these topics. I want to thank you yet again for listening to my video. Like, subscribe, and all that other hoopla. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.